to the red carpet event fashion show for September of 2021. My name is Christie Ramirez and I am your soul coach, and today is a beautiful day because there is a lot to celebrate. And if you are new to this show, I basically come here once a month, dress up for fun, get a little glamorous, because this is important topics that we talk about every single month. And in this fashion show, which for me was inspired by Paris, France, and fashion, because I love fashion. And then I kind of just bring it all together and let the wardrobe, let also my cake designs give us a message about what is the energy for the month. And the theme that I came up for September is that of fly free. Because this is our moment to truly live our dreams into this reality, fulfill all that we want in this life. There's no more time to waste, and God is telling us that it is possible. Whatever is deep in your heart, a deep desire, know that nothing is stopping you. It's all in the mind, it's all in belief. Do you believe in miracles is the question. And I really feel like this is really igniting a lot of passion for life, for these dreams. Maybe a lot of people have these unfulfilled dreams in their heart, which gets in the way of actually manifesting it, because the power of our thoughts is just exponentially all of it. It's the law of attraction. Whatever it is that you believe is what you will attract. And so God is reminding us today to keep your thoughts positive, but more importantly, keep your thoughts focused on what could be, on what you desire. Now, what exactly am I talking about? This is about your dream life, your dream relationship, your dream partner, your dream career, your dream health state. How do you want to feel on a day-to-day basis? Your dream home, your dream location. All of these little things, whatever it is for you, are possible. And this is just the beginning. You know, I know that there is a lot of interruption in the world and a lot of distractions and even blockages, but that is the illusion of fear. And if we let that get in the way of what it is that we desire, then you've let the darkness win. And God is here to remind you that the light will win. And even though it can seem at times that the darkness is winning, or is at least ahead in the race, the light will always catch up and then surpass the dark. And know that at the end of the day, the light actually gets help from the dark. This is actually, you know, what all of us go through when we awaken on our spiritual journey. The spiritual awakening always begins with the dark night. When you awaken to how your life has turned out to be, you realize that there's more to life and perhaps you've been missing out. You start to wonder what really is the meaning of life. And if you don't have that, that's what creates this dark night and a little bit of depressive symptoms, because you're discovering why you're really here. And many people, it takes them a while to get it and to really firmly but know and believe that they are here for a mission. And this dark night of the soul is what begins in the spiritual awakening. And know that with every dark night of the soul, there's always a brighter day. And this is a reminder. This brighter day is our future. And it could even be right now if you allow it to be. And so that is the message for today. Whatever it is that you're going through right now, if it's a very low point in your life, if you feel like you've fallen down, if you feel that there's no way out, you feel trapped, or you feel like you're struggling to get out, God is to remind you here that you can get out. You can change your situation by beginning to shift your perspective and then reconnecting to those dreams in your heart, reaffirming that they are possible, and then keeping the hope and passion alive, because we need the passion in order to reach that state. We need passion in order to continue on the journey, because these dreams are not just a given. Hard work is always going to be required. discipline, your commitment to make it happen. And all of this requires passion, because if you're not passionate about it, you're not going to have that strength or that energy to even want to be there and show up for these dreams. And so that's something to really take into mind today, because I know that a lot of people have lost hope, but don't let that be your excuse. Reignite that hope. Have faith in God. Trust the process. Believe in miracles, because they are real. And I want to read to you the channel's message that I wrote for today's special show, as I usually do every month. And the theme for today's show is to fly free. And the reason, again, is because there's nothing stopping you. We have the freedom to go to where we want. We have the freedom to live the life of our dreams. If we're not there yet, chances are is we still have things to learn, or we're not putting in enough work. So at the end of the day, it's up to us how our life is in the moment. Fly free, because God is telling you to spread your wings and fly. We all have these angel wings. We are all these light workers here to spread our wings. And God is reminding you that you have a calling. Your specific mission is your light worker role here on earth. And all of our different unique roles come together for God's unique plan. So everybody has a different role. So trust in that, and don't compare it to others. And don't doubt your skills or talents as well, because they were given to you for a purpose. And this purpose is calling me today. There's a lot of red here today with all these beautiful red roses that I got today. And I feel like that is the passion being reignited during September. There's been a lot of purification happening individually in our lives, so that we can start anew. We have this blank canvas right in front of us, and what we do with it is up to us. And even to make something out of that blank canvas, which is a masterpiece, that's the daily work. And I talked about this in my latest live, that this new cycle is gonna be about a year project. So we have right now this opportunity to embark on this new path starting September. And what you do with this month is going to basically dictate the rest of your months for the rest of the year and next year. And it's the beginning of this new journey that we are embarking on. It's kind of like the Fool card, which I wouldn't be surprised if that showed up today. And it's like the alchemist story. That fool that is about to embark on this journey, that is taking this leap of faith, because this journey is unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. And we don't know, even if we take those steps, if our dreams are going to become a reality. But yet we're still taking that leap of faith, because we got nothing to lose. What do you have to lose if you're not at your happiest right now, or you're not at your dream come true? There's nothing to lose, because you're not at your ultimate dream come true, right? If you were already at your dream come true, there would be something to lose, to kind of give it all away and start something new, right? That is a different category, because that means that you're just not satisfied with life, right? And I kind of talked about that in the live show that I did on my Instagram. But this is about, we have never even experienced our dream come true, so we have no idea how it feels. So hence, there's nothing to lose. So then that means there's nothing to be afraid of. So just go towards that which you are being called to. Take that leap of faith towards what you love, even if it means sacrificing something that you are doing in the now, because maybe it's taking time away from what you really want to do, and that's okay. Or maybe you just need to seek more balance. Maybe you need to rearrange your lifestyle, your routine, and that's where all of these changes that we're being guided to make in September are going to help us for this foundation starting October. So everything that we do during this month is going to be very important to set the stage for our future dream life. And this, of course, also relates to relationships, which I did talk about in the love show. If you're in a relationship right now that you're not happy, God is guiding you right now as your last minute chance to get out, because there's not going to be another opportunity for this, and it would be too either harmful or just too late, and it would be just more difficult for whatever reason. Everybody's case is different, but the time is now to not settle and take that leap of faith towards what you know in your heart you really want, even if you don't believe that you deserve it, which is what's self-worth issues coming into the picture and standing in the way of your dreams. God is telling you to let go of that, because you are deserving of a good life. You are deserving of your dream life, of your goals coming true, your dream come true. And if you believe that you're not worthy of it, that's all on you, not God, because God is telling you that you are worthy. So just trust in this. So I'm going to bring out the channeled message for today, and we'll get right back. Okay, so welcome back, my soul family. So let me read to you the channeled message that I wrote today for September of 2021. Fly free. This month's focus is on purification and letting go of any constrictions standing in the way of your happiness. The world is your oyster, and I thought that was a very interesting choice of words today. The world is your oyster. The world is at your fingertips. You are the artist of your life. God is giving us a blank canvas to start anew. A fresh start for projects, health goals, your love life, family relationships, lifestyle habits, maybe even travel. Maybe you want to travel somewhere specific, or you want to travel the world, or you want to change location. All has been forgiven, and we are given the green light to go and chase our dreams. Nothing is stopping you but your own mind. So release and surrender to what is. God is here for you. Support is all around you. You are unstoppable. You were made for this. What is God calling you towards? So think deep, and if you're excited, or at least curious, then go for it. This is your life to live now, not tomorrow. Life is about the present moment, and that is our present being handed to us, our gift from God. Your motto for this month: can't stop, won't stop. Fly free. Love, Christie. And that is our message for this month. Keep telling to yourself that you will not stop, because there's so much more to go towards. And this is a never-ending story, if you think about it, because there's always room for improvement. There's always something to strive for. You haven't made it unless it's the end of your life. So keep going with passion, with love for life. And know that all is well. God is protecting you. God is supporting you. God is giving you a hand to help you reach those dreams. What a beautiful message to begin today. So let us begin with an oracle reading to end our fashion show event today and get more insight into what this guidance is for this month of September. All right, my soul family, so let's begin. I'm going to take down my mic and just put it somewhere here. And I want to begin with our classic tarot card, okay? And it's interesting, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Star card, which it does represent purification. And this is what we've been going through this month. You've been noticing a lot of has been cleansed from your life. You've been detoxing emotionally from things that don't longer serve you, maybe even people. And we have been holding on to something, maybe emotionally, that needs to be released. You see, everything, and I think this is more emotional than anything. We've been releasing a lot that we've been holding on to. And this is going to lead to greater emotional stability. So that's a very interesting message today. Maybe even letting go of temptations or old negative habits that don't serve you. The Devil card in reverse. And know that any chains to anything that is not serving you has been released. Any cords have been cut. So that's a very interesting message. So no more deception, no more anxiety, fears. Swords being backstabbed, right? Because this is a card where you're just drained from life. Life has been overburdening you, and we're letting go of even that, which can be stressful, right? Letting go of any stress, changing our perspective about stress, about what has happened in life, the lessons that we've learned, not taking it personal, and knowing how to move on from that in a positive mindset, because that's important. We forgive and let go, and we might not forget, but it's important to forgive and see that situation through eyes of love. Because at the end of the day, that doesn't affect anybody but yourself, right? So in whatever way that means to you, and God is not telling you that you need to return to your past, again, whatever way that means to you, but in your heart, God will know this, and you will know this by how you feel, so much more light. That's all that's needed. So don't feel guilty if people from the past are trying to come back into your life and you're not open to that, because that's not you anymore. You're not resonating with that energy, and that is okay. You've forgiven them. You can see them with love, but it doesn't mean they need to be a part of your life, right? And again, this can be with anything else. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a situation. It could be an environment. It could be a job situation. Yeah, because now we're setting our vision towards the future. I feel like this is a powerful card, the Three of Wands, because we are looking ahead now. We've left this wand in the past, and we're looking to the two in the front, and maybe even a companion that's going to be with us on this new journey, helping us to stay solid, to stay focused on the end picture, which is that destination far away in that land, right? Ahead in his vision, seeing that God mountain all the way in the front. And we need to open our heart for this. And I think that Classic Tarot has interesting colors, because this man is wearing red, yellow, black, and green. And this little shawl here kind of looks like the finish line, but it has yellows instead of white. So this is about taking it easy. Slow and steady wins the race. Opening our heart to receiving help, receiving support, and letting go of any fears, and knowing that this will give us financial stability as well, because I know that this has been a lot of people's worries as well, that has been creating stress emotionally. And we are being given the answer, our own prophecy for life, as to how we can be more solid in our mission, and then receive blessings, receive abundance, be financially prosperous, because God is saying that we deserve that as well. So that's a beautiful message, and we end with the Page of Wands. We're still young, learning the ways. You know, the page is a very young energy. It's like the student. But we're tending to these leaves. There's like little leaves growing on this wand. It's a fresh little baby branch. And these are just the beginning steps. Again, this is the beginning of this long journey. And we're cultivating and nurturing it with all of our love and care, as would a mother to a child, as would a father to a child. We are looking at it with love and light, and we are looking at it also by seeing its potential in how it can grow up to be. And we're seeing something very beautiful, and I think it's very interesting that there's 3 pyramids in the back, which reminds me of Egypt's pyramids. And this is very much connected to ancient knowledge. And I feel like our ancestors are helping us build and construct this new way. And again, that's what Jesus did. Remember, he set the way for how to love. He taught the people, his followers, how to reach ascension. And it's through unconditional love. And so we're doing the same with our own unique mission here on Earth. I think that's very interesting. And then let's go on to the other tarot. This is my, kind of like my Cinderella tarot. It's like a very more mystical kind of night tarot, which I love to bring to the fashion show. And let's get the one at the top. Okay, interesting, we got the 5 of Swords in reverse. And I want to take a look at the images in this one. And this woman here looks determined. Usually this would be a sword in her hand, but I'm seeing like a crystal. She is holding that crystal wand, and she has gotten the vision. And now, with her red dress of passion She is setting forth on this new beginning, making the changes required, number 5. And even intellectuality is being involved, because that's what swords rules. It's about intellectuality, brain work, opening our mind to this, and just having the confidence that we can do this. There's a lot of kind of like originality into this. You know, this is a little bit of what the Aquarius energy is about. We are in the age of Aquarius. There's a lot of originality, genius work, things that haven't been thought of before, that are new ways of making things work, right? That's how past geniuses and people who invented anything, like Einstein, they were once thought crazy, you can say, and they were once thought to be unconventional, but at the end of the day, they discovered something new, and until this day, we use it, right? So this is this energy that's coming through. Something very creative and original. And yeah, this is God's touch here. This is God's ideas and inspirations being channeled through us. This is the Hierophant card. This is like the ultimate godly, holy card in the Tarot. And the number 5 again, the Hierophant. So this is definitely God giving us that sign. And there's a lot of red in here. I also feel like this is the power couple. The divine feminine and divine masculine coming together for this mission. Working together because they both have received the vision. It's a very powerful message, and they are the key to making God's mission come true. There's 2 keys crossed up here on the top. They are these warriors of light on this planet, and there's many power couples all over the world coming together for this. And right now, in September specifically, I feel like it's more of the Hanged Man energy. This is the future, maybe for like even this whole journey for the rest of the year and a half, right? But now we're more like in the Hanged Man card. And interesting that this woman here is holding a pink rose in the reverse, and I'm really feeling a lot of pink energy because it's about returning to innocence this month. It's about purification. It's about returning even to our own childhood and this playfulness that's going to attract this passionate dream future. The number 12 card, the Hangman. Right now we are hanged in the sense that we are secluded. Maybe we're just being called to take a pause and just listen to the guidance to where to go, what changes to make, because we're still making changes all through the end of September. And I feel like we're at the last finishing touches already. And this is what's going to help us to bloom in our fullest potential. Right now, we're a little bit in our nakedness, vulnerability, transparency, being purified and healed from the inside out, which is why there's a lot of purging because of this purification process happening. And then last but certainly not least, yeah, the 4 of Cups. We're like in this waiting period right now. We're just waiting here in this Zen mode, mindset. Interesting that she's wearing a cross, which is Jesus energy, Christ consciousness. And all of us warriors of light, light workers, are all connected to this Christ consciousness. This is the higher consciousness that we all reach when we are in this solitude, in this hermit mode, and when we're seeking enlightenment. We are getting in touch with this that's outside of this realm. And again, this is a lot of time spent in nature, a lot of time in meditation. I can tell you this is what I've been doing in my own life. And if you're resonating with this, then maybe this is what you've been doing as well. And you've been wondering why you're in this mood, just meditating in your own self, wanting to be more in nature, and just listening to the guidance that you're getting through intuition. Also through dream state. We've been getting a lot of signs in dreams. And yeah, finally, you know, interesting that the main tarot card came up. But you know, this is just this new beginning. This full moon in Pisces that's coming up on Monday. Today's Saturday as I'm filming this, is where this new changes are going to come in. 8 of Cups. Moving towards that new beginning. And saying goodbye to the old. Because we've been tired of that already. We've done enough work. And now it's time for this new beginning. Yeah, time to manifest the magician. And interesting that she's also wearing red, like a burgundy here. She is manifesting the life of her dreams. And there's an infinity symbol here, which is about the infinite potential towards this new beginning. She has the world at her fingertips, literally, in this card. And that is how we're going to end today. We are the magician of our life. Nothing is stopping us. And there's also this very much magical energy in the air to make things happen. What a beautiful energy. I feel like today was shorter than usual, but that is the energy for today. And make sure that you also check out my weekly poetry class at my School of Light. I've changed things around so that I'm only going to be showing up for the weekly poetry class for when I film the love show, and then whenever I'm at the School of Light doing my classes, which begins in October. And the days that I do the fashion show, it's going to be like a whole day event. I actually did a lot of filming behind the scenes, getting ready and prepared for this set today. It was quite fun. It's like a whole process. The glamoring, the hair, the makeup, the nails, you get the drill, right? All of that little beauty stuff that as a woman, I have fun doing it. And just wanted to bring you along with me today. There's a lot of photos that I took, so I hope that you enjoy full outfit photos. Again, this is a fashion show, right? So we have to appreciate the wardrobe. So I believe that I said that I thought I was going to end the season this year for my fashion show and the love show. But I've been given now again the message that this is just the beginning. So we're going to continue these shows, all of my series in the Spiritual Counseling TV network for the next year as well. Repeating outfits but changing it up. Showing it the complete outfit as well, because it is about fashion after all, right? And we're going to just continue on this journey. This is only the beginning, even for myself, for my brand. And this is why I show up here. This is why I show up here, because this is just a sneak peek and a sample of what I do exclusive in my Spiritual Counseling TV network. There's so many shows that are educational that you can all benefit from, including my daily morning spiritual guidance videos. This is just something that is for free, like a little bit of charity and fun and entertainment that we do on a monthly basis, the fashion show and the love show. And the real thing is exclusive. So if you want to learn more about your spiritual journey, you want to continue to evolve and keep climbing this ascension ladder, which is what we talk about here in the fashion show, then you will really benefit from being a member at the Spiritual Counseling TV network. There's so many new lectures that I will be doing this upcoming year, so many great new content. That is a continuous year-long process, and there's already a lot there, including a special 2-hour event that I did for the New Year's in 2021 about how to manifest the life of your dreams, how to create a vision board, and I teach you about the alchemy process, very important for creating this dream life. And so I appreciate all of you for being here today. And I have and I appreciate you all here today. And I actually, as I stood up and then sat back down, I noticed that one card fell, and I can just tell you the synchronicity, the Fool card. This is the 0 card, the fresh new start, the fresh new beginning. You see, everything that we speak about here, I seriously do not make up. The speech that I began with was confirmation now with this card at the end. This is the Fool card. This is our journey that is just about to begin. So whatever work we've been doing, even the past year, has just been setting this foundation for this new beginning now. And this new beginning, freshly, is beginning right now in September all the way to December of 2022. So we're definitely going to continue to show up for the fashion show and the love show, because the journey continues. The journey is never ending. And no matter what is going on in life, even for myself, I have a personal life as well outside of my business, but I show up because this spiritual journey never ends, and there's always something to talk about. And me, that I know what's going on spiritually, I've been given this duty to show up and speak to you all, to give you the guidance, because it's not fair to just keep the guidance to myself, right? So I share what I know, the messages that I receive, the knowledge that I have. because I know that many people can benefit from this, and then hence the world will become a better place. And I want to take a look at this artwork here, and there's a lot of beautiful cherry blossoms. She's on this beautiful tree. She kind of looks like a little fairy, and this is this magic that we have within us all. And you know, it's just kind of like, I feel like there's like a lotus. It's like the 1,000-leaf lotus opening up, which is symbolic of the enlightenment process, the Buddha process, right? Remember that Buddha is not just a person, but it's that state of mind that we can all reach. And we talk more about this in my School of Light, so definitely also be a member this year. Take a look at my spiritual gatherings where we're talking more about the enlightenment and Buddha journey, and so many great stuff there, so many great new classes. Everything begins back in fall season, which is just a week away, and that's in October, right? So I always re-begin the school classes in fall. Summer is always off, but I always show up still from my Spiritual Counseling TV network. So definitely take a look and check out all my videos, trailers, interviews that I've done in the past at ChristieRamirez.com/TV, and also my motivational speeches that I've done for my Lightworker University. There's more coming up this year, later this year in November. Don't miss out. Go to ChristieRamirez.com/Lightworker University for all the events that I did last year. So important because they still resonate with what we're dealing with right now. So that is my closure for today. All of you, thank you all for joining me, and I really hope that you enjoy all that I do for you. Please comment on what it is that you like about this show, all my other shows, what you want to see more of, how we can get to know each other more. And if you want personal guidance and counsel, please book a personal soul coaching session with me. You can go to ChristieRamirez.com/booking and book right away, or you can email me for more specific information at Christie@ChristieRamirez.com. Take a look at my website and go through all of my features, ChristieRamirez.com. Brand new website, definitely check it out. And I hope to see you all for the next month. Sign up to my free mailing list to get your newsletters on a weekly and monthly basis for extra free articles, especially based on this show and the Love Show. So thank you all for joining the Fashion Show Red Carpet event. Had a blast today. The whole process is a beautiful, graceful journey. And that is just a metaphor of why I was kind of being called to slow down today and share every single moment of the process, including the getting ready and all of it, because that is a metaphor for the whole journey. It's about enjoying the journey, documenting your journey, having fun along the journey, making memories along the journey, because those little memories are actually the most important ones. It's the in-between that makes it so special, not the spectacular show right now here. That is like the icing on top of the cake. But it's what took it to get here, right? Like the metaphor, what it took to get to your dream life. That is the real deal. That is the in-between that we are being called to appreciate. So thank you all for joining me here today. Namaste.